everyone! Today, we're gonna do something other than Minecraft. I know, I haven't been here in like 3 months, so yeah, we're playing Wind Waker. And I've already got a file set up for us. It's gonna be this one. So let's just type in the name, and I'll just do whatever anyone else would do. Okay, so guys, we're doing hero mode. And so let's begin. Yeah, this is first video I've done in a while. This is but one of the legends of which this people speak. That was the wrong voice. Long ago, there existed a kingdom where a golden power lay hidden. It was a prosperous land, blessed with green forests, tall mountains, and peace. But one day, a man of great evil found the golden power and took it for himself. With its strength at his command, he spread darkness across the kingdom. But then, when all hopes had died and the hour of doom seemed at hand, a young boy clothed in green appeared as if from nowhere. Wielding the blade of evil's bane, he sealed the Dark One away and gave the land a light. This boy, who traveled through time to save the land, was known as the Hero of Time. The boy's tale was passed down through generations until it became legend. But then, a day came when a fell wind began to blow across the kingdom. That great evil that all thought had been forever sealed away by the hero once again crept forth from the depths of the earth, eager to resume its dark designs. The people believed that the Hero of Time would again come to save them. But the hero did not appear. Faced by an onslaught of evil, the people could do nothing but appeal to the gods. In their last hour, as doom drew nigh, they left their future in the hands of fate. What became of the kingdom? None remain who know. The memory of the kingdom vanished, but its legend survived on the wind's breath. On a certain island, it became customary to garb boys in green when they became of age. Clothed in the green of fields, they aspired to find heroic blades and cast down evil. The elders wished only for the youths to know courage like the hero of legend. And so our journey begins on Outside Island. I've played this game like 15 times. This is like the 16th. There's our player Link. It's been a long time since I've played this game. Look at all those seagulls. This is my favorite spot to gaze out at the sea. When I play with the gulls, I call it Errol's Lookout. So, do you remember what day it is today? You still have to sleep, aren't you? Did you forget? Big brother, it's your birthday! What? That's why Grandma has been waiting for you to come back to the house. She's been waiting for a while now. It's a good thing I came to find you. You should probably go home and see what Grandma wants, don't you? Don't you think? Time to go. I know these two fools too well. Get some money from this rock. There is Kid, who wants to jump as well as Link can. Just talk to him, so you know what he has to say. Hey Kid. Oi, Link! Hey, it sure is it true that if you just have a little courage and run as fast as you can jump onto that rock out there? Huh? Is it? Is it? Tell me! Sorry if that voice was annoying, guys. It's just gonna be my voice for him now, from now on. Let's get the yellow rupee. Let's go over here. Hey guy. I just saw a wild pig. Oh, see, look, that black one over there. Don't you see him? This is perfect. My wife was just telling me how she really wanted a pet. You ready to go grab it, Link? Now you can't just run up on it. Pigs are too alert to their surroundings for you to just jog up and capture one. If you want to get close to one, you have to hold ZR to crouch and tilt the left stick to crawl up slowly behind it. Slowly. You could also distract it with bait, I guess. There we go. We got him. Oh yeah. Let's go take him. Oh, here. Hi, old man. Oi, Link! Press ZL right there and use A to talk to me. Try it! It's a pig. Gotta target that guy. That's correct. You're a smart one. You, my friend, have just targeted me. You see, when you press ZL, you can target certain objects. I, for one, use it quite often to talk to folks who are far away from me. Of course, even if there isn't anything around to target, you can just press ZL to face forward. You know, it's quite handy indeed. There are a myriad of other ways to use targeting as well. Quite an ingenious little thing, if I do say so myself. Of course, that's not the only trick in my bag. Not remotely. I can teach you a few more things if you just climb up to that ladder over here and drop by my room. No, you crazy old man. I always make that mistake. We'll do this later. Oh, Link, happy birthday. Hey, did your sister Errol find you? She was supposed to tell you that your grandmother is looking for you. Speaking of your sister, she saw me at work the other day and said she wanted to learn how to carry jars on her head, just like me, so she could help your grandma with chores. So if you see her, tell her that all she has to do is stand in front of a jar and press A to carry it. To put the jar down, she just has to press ZR. Can you tell her that for me? snot kid. Zill, stay away from me. This is my house. There she is. Grandmother. I've been waiting for you, Link. Here you are, Link. Try these on. These are special clothes made of a special fabric only the honest can see. Time certainly flies. I can't believe you're already old enough to wear these clothes. You got the hero's new clothes. What the? Wow, they're really light! Link does not look happy. What's the matter? Why the long face? You can see them, can't you? Well, today is the day we commemorate the fact that you've reached the same age as the hero of legends. You have to be proud of yourself for that, for at least one day. Put them on and see if you can't fool anybody in town. In the olden days, this was the day boys were finally considered to be men. They were taught in the ways of the sword to prepare them for battle with their enemies. But we don't live in such an age any longer. Our ways are the ways of peace. Nowadays, I suppose Orko's the only one on the island who still knows anything about swordplay. Hanging the family shield on the wall as decoration is another tradition that has been carried down from those days. Does all this make sense to you? Yes, Grandma. Isn't that nice, Link? They suit you perfectly. A perfect fit! Well, tonight I'm going to invite the whole town over for your birthday party, so I'd better start getting ready, shouldn't I? Your grandma's gonna make your favorite soup for you tonight. I just know you're looking forward to it. Now, go get your sister Errol. It's time to get Errol. First, let's look at the pictures on this wall. I love this one. Yes, let's go over to here and knock all the dishes off the table, because that's what good grandsons should do in their grandmother's houses. Because, yeah, I'm the birthday boy. I get all the privileges. Such as being able to knock dishes off of the table without any repercussions. Is that the right word? I'm not sure. Without any consequences. That's a good word. Oh, it's Zill. He's over here again. Disgusting. Let's climb up this very long ladder. I'm excited to play this game with all of you guys. There's Errol. Yeah, I just noticed she's in the pirate outfit because I just have to see. Did Grandma make that outfit for you? You always wear the same outfit. I think you need a new look. I guess they're pretty neat, though. So anyway, Link, can you close your eyes and hold out your hand, just for a second? I'm gonna give you my most treasured belonging, but just for one day. Happy birthday! You got the telescope. This is your sister's most precious belonging. Treasure it deeply. Set it to X, Y, X, or R, and use it by pressing whatever button you set it to. Now, do it now, and see what you can see. Using the gamepad, you can also touch and slide items to get them. So, well, do you like it? I'm letting you borrow this special gift because you're my big brother. Aren't you lucky? Hee hee hee. Why don't you try it out right now? Try looking over at our house from here. Oh, look, it's the mailman. I'm looking at the red postbox. Okay, good. Cutscene triggered. The postman looks kind of weird, doesn't he? Oh, Oh, Link, look up in the sky. Oh my gosh, it's Big Bird. It's a person. Oh my gosh, the pirates are trying to kill Big Bird. They're doing this. This is such an awful moment. Alexa, play Despacito. Just kidding. Indigo. Strike! Oh, that's the forest. Oh no. Oh, there's the forest man. Link, this is so terrible. That girl fell into the forest. She needs help. But it's too dangerous for you to go without something you can use to defend yourself with. I guess it's time to pull out the trusty sword. Although, I don't have it yet. But I know exactly where to get it. Stay away from me, Zill. You have no idea what I'm going through right now. I will get the sword. For this one to even magical. Time to go into this old man's house. There you are, Orca. Oh, what's the matter, Link? You have an urgent look about you. Has something happened? Whatever it is, from the look on your face, I suspect it is no laughing matter. What say you, Link? Have you come in for some serious instruction in the way of the sword? Yes, sir. Very good. Your first lesson shall be the horizontal slice. Face me and press B. Do not fear for my safety. I am ready for you. Good. Keep coming at me until you hear me say very good. I am so used to pressing forward when I'm fighting. Very good. Next is the vertical slice. Hold ZL to target me, and then press B. Keep swinging. Very good. Next is the thrust. Target with ZL, and then tilt L forward toward me, and press B. Come at me. Thrust with your sword. Good job. Oh, you said very good. Oh, I was doing that, Orca. I only hit the wall. Next is the spin attack. Hold B briefly to build up your strength, and then release it. Okay. Get away from him. Next is harder. This is the parry attack. Target with ZL until you see A, and then quickly press A to perform a defensive strike. Very good. And again, target with ZL and watch closely for A. Very good. Now finally, the jump attack. Draw your sword, target, and press A. Now that's a jump attack. Come at me once more. That was a fine display. And yet I sense a certain anxiousness in the sword you hold, an eagerness that goes far beyond the mere desire to be wielded on the fields of battle. I do not know what has happened, but I have faith in you. Somehow, I doubt you will misuse that sword. You may have it, Link. I give it freely. Take the blade with you. You have accepted the hero's sword. Wield it with B. Use it wisely and carefully. You don't want to let down the kind old man who's entrusted it to you. Since the olden days, this sword has been used to fend off evil. Its blade is infused with the desire to become strong and righteous. Be strong, Link. Yay, I got my sword. It's time to go up to the forest. I'm gonna go run past this hill. Oh yeah, I gotta get all the pigs first. Why do I always make that mistake? Oh my gosh, that's a Skyrim pig. There we go. Let's go put this pig away. Why? Did you just bring that little piglet all the way here just for me? Oh, thank you so much. I've been thinking of getting a pet pig for a while now. The boys will be so happy when they get home. You sweetie. Okay, Link, hold out your hand. This is your reward. Don't spend it all in one place. You got a red rupee. That's 20 rupees. What a pleasant surprise. Why, this little darling is as cute as a button. You know, it's so cute that I wouldn't mind having even more of them. How cute is a button? I never really made that realization until just now. I just want to put you in a pen, pig. Here we go. Pig, you belong in this bed. It is your new home now. Let's go. I want to speak to the lady. Why, did you bring me another piglet? Oh, were you all worried this little guy would get lonely hanging out inside the fence all by himself? That is the sweetest thing I've ever heard. Thank you so much for bringing us yet another family member. Here's a little something for you. You got a red rupee. If you find any other little piggies, you know where to bring them. I have an idea. And it's gonna be just over here. Let's get onto this shop ship. Oh, a customer. Welcome to Beetle's shop ship. I deal in pretty much anything and everything. Do you have anything you don't need? If you do, show it to me. I'll pay top rupees for your junk. Or do you see anything you'd like to buy? Just use L to browse. Bait bag. Yeah, let's get it. You got the bait bag. You can keep plenty of bait in this convenient satchel. It has 8 pouches for storing bait. Press Y, X, or R to see what's inside.
Thank you!
You're the greatest. I'll never forget you. I'm gonna make a memories card just for you. When you buy lots of things and build up your points, something good will happen to you. Something very good indeed. My shop is kind to its customers. No other shop will do this sort of thing for you. I'll have you know. Now you have 1 point saved up. You should try to save up 30 points so you can earn a silver membership, or just use L to browse. And then let's get some bait. All-purpose bait, 3 servings, 30 rupees. Will you buy it? I'll buy it. Yes. We got all-purpose bait. Animals will be drawn to this gourmet pet food the moment you put it down. It has 3 portions. Choose your bait bag on the item screen and set this bait to X, Y, X, or R to use it.
Thank you!
Thank you! Yes, thanks to you. Now you have 2 points saved up. You should try to save up 30 points so you can earn a silver membership. He says that every time I buy something, so I'm just not gonna say it anymore.
Bye!
Bye. Come again. Okay. I just realized I have a camera, and since this is a second file, and it keeps all my pictures from my previous file, it will have spoilers, pictures, and I gotta make figurines out of them. So when I do make figurines, I'll just put up a little timestamp so you can know where to skip ahead to not have any spoilers. Because I want spoilers in my favorite Zelda game. I'm serious, this is actually my favorite one. Oh yeah, I forgot, I was gonna go do something. You'll see. Oh, who cares about progressing the story? I like feeding pigs! Hey, look, there's a ruby. Now, where's the third? The third pig is over here. Time to get some food for this pig. Oh, disgusting. You're making me waste my food. Let's get these pigs some food and make it dig up some treasure. Wait, is that only possible with the big pig? Let me... steak. Let's go get some rupees from the lady that wants pigs. And then we'll progress the story. Let's carry this pig to hell with us. Because that's definitely where we're going. Well, actually, it's where it's going. Oh, look at this one. You sure do know where to find the cutest pigs on the whole Great Sea. Hey, Winker, oink oink. Oh, now things will be ever so much more lively in the pen. It'll be like a big pig jamboree in here. Thank you so much. Oh, that's right. I can't leave without giving you a present. Happy birthday, Link. You got a free rupee. Oh yeah, we got money. I guess I'd better think up some names for these little oinky winkies, huh? So go progress the story now. That's what real heroes do. They don't go find pigs for people and basically sell them for money. And I just realized these pigs have been here this entire time, and no one has thought to put them in a pen? That's a plot hole. Well, I still enjoy this game anyway, despite all of its plot holes. Time to go across this bridge. I just realized I never read the sign that was in front of all those trees. Oh my gosh. It's time to kill this Bokoblin. There we go. Didn't drop anything. There's a big rock right there. Let's read the sign. I've actually never read it in the 16 times I've played this game. Fairy Fountain Site. This spot marks the remains of an ancient fairy fountain. The legendary hero was said to come here after battles so the fairies could ease his weariness. It was also said that whoever met the great fairy who lived here was blessed with great fortune, so it came to be known as the Fountain of the Fortune Goddess. Well, let's just go away from that. Oh my gosh, it's more Poco Blades. It's time to kill them. Gotta get these rupees. Baby sounds. Ouch. Wow, what's with that getup? Well, whatever. So, where am I? Oh, that's right, that giant bird came. And you mean Big Bird? Miss Tetra! Oh, thank goodness you're safe. When I saw you get dropped on this summit, I thought you'd be, for sure you'd... Summit? So that bird dropped me on the top of a mountain? Well, that wasn't nice of it. Well, don't just stand there. Let's go! Time to repay our debt to that bird in full. But miss, what about this boy? Don't worry about him. Come on! Okay. Big bro. Big Bird is back. Bro. Time to run at that stationary bird. I think he's going crazy. Stupid kid, get a hold of yourself. She's gone. There's nothing you can do. Big Bird. No wonder the pirates tried to kill you. What? You want to come with us on our ship? Yeah. Do you understand that what you're asking? We're pirates! You know, pirates! The terror of the seas! What do we get out of bringing some helpless little kid along with us? I'll tell you what we get. A headache. I know how you must feel with your sister having kidnapped a while. But doesn't that mean you have... But that doesn't really have anything to do with us now, does it? And how do you figure that? Whoa there. Just who are you? Where do you get off butting into someone else's conversation? Please, all I mean to say is that if you big bad pirates hadn't come to this quiet little island, that poor little girl wouldn't have been snatched away by that bird. And just what do you mean by that? Just be quiet for a moment and I'll tell you. Now, as my work entails delivering letters, I spend much of my time traveling amongst the many different islands. As a result, I hear many things. Haven't any of you heard the word that young girls have been kidnapped lately from all regions of the Great Sea? No matter whether you've heard it or not, that seems to be the case. Young girls with long ears like yours have been getting kidnapped, never to be seen again. And unless my eyes fail me, the young girl who was just kidnapped from this island also has long ears, does she not? Much like you do, Miss Fearsome Pirate. My point is, the bird mistook that poor girl for you, and that's why it grabbed her. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was young Link who saved you from the monsters in the forest, wasn't it? Is this true? Oh, and while I'm at it, I may as well tell you that the bird that kidnapped both you and Link's sister has made its foul nest to the north on the heights of the Forsaken Fortress. The Forsaken Fortress? Isn't that the place where... So, what are you going to do? Under the circumstances, I don't think it would be unreasonable for you to give Link a little help now, would it? I don't need you to tell me that. Even if I were to consider it. Lately, I've heard nothing but evil rumors about this forsaken fortress. You can't possibly mean to go there with nothing but that cheap little sword. That's not brave, it's stupid. I mean, come on. Even a simple little island like this has to have something you could use as a shield. You know, something to protect yourself with. Anything? Tell you what, if you come back with something like that, we'll let you stow away on our ship. Oh, and one more thing. Once we leave, you won't be coming back here for a while, so you'd better go and say goodbye to your family while you have the chance. I don't want you getting all weepy-eyed and homesick on me. Okay, guys. I think that is going to be where we're gonna end it. Yeah. So... subscribe. Yeah. And bye.